Good evening, students. Myself Kanhaiya Jha, and here I am on the channel Kanhaiya Physics. Once again, welcome you all in the channel. Today, I will discuss relation between a small g. What is a small g? A small g is acceleration due to gravity, and capital G. What is capital G? Universal gravitational constant. We are familiar with this term. So we want to calculate the relation. How we will calculate the relation? Let us understand that thing. Suppose that this is our earth. Our earth is in which shape? Circular or spherical? Tell me. It is circular, not circular. It is a spherical shape. In which shape? Our earth is in a spherical shape. And what is the radius of earth? I think you all know what is the radius of earth. Radius of earth is equal to 6,400 kilometers. This data I am giving to you. What is the radius of earth? 6,400 kilometers. So this earth is not small. This is a huge planet. This is a huge planet. So see, this radius of earth is how much? 6,400 kilometers. I am telling you in kilometers. What is mass of earth? 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg. So that is a huge mass. Earth is a huge mass. Clear? We want to make the relation between these two. How we will make the relation? How we will make the relation? See, here what I will do, this is our surface of the earth. What is this? This is surface of the earth, and on the surface of the earth, I am placing a chest mass. Which mass? Chest mass. Chest mass is very small in magnitude. I told you many times that chest mass is very small in magnitude. Let's say mass of earth is capital M. Let's say mass of the earth is capital M. In whole of the chapter, throughout the chapter, that wherever I will write capital M, that means I am writing what? Mass of earth. And this RE, can you see capital RE? This is radius of earth. E means earth. So ME means mass of earth and capital RE means radius of earth. Now I am starting our discussion. So tell me, what is the acceleration due to gravity at surface of earth? What is the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of earth? For example, I am standing on the surface of earth. If I will throw any object in upward direction, earth will pull it, and with how much? What will be the acceleration due to gravity? 10 meter per second square, or say 9.8 meter per second square. We are approximating it to 10 meter per second square, right? So, what is acceleration due to gravity? That is 10 meter per second square. Then on this mass, some force will act in which direction? In downward direction. In which direction? What is Newton's second law? According to Newton's second law, what is Newton's second law? That F is equal to ma. Actually, F equal ma is not Newton's second law. I will tell you next day. When we will assume that mass is constant, then F equal ma is correct. If mass will be variable, F equal ma is not correct. In maximum of the case, mass is constant. That's why we are saying that Newton's second law is F is equal to ma. Actually, what is Newton's second law? Rate of change of momentum with respect to time is known as force. So F is equal to dp by dt, right? So F is equal to ma. So here, how much acceleration due to gravity is there? G. Acceleration due to gravity on the surface of earth. So can we write that F is equal to mg? So can we write that here on this chest mass, how much force is acting? F is equal to mg, because mass is a small m and chest acceleration due to gravity is g. So how much force is acting? mg. So this is first equation. This equation from where I am getting? From Newton's second law. According to Newton's second law, I am getting. Now, if I will apply with Newton's law of gravitation. What is Newton's law of gravitation? That if there is two mass and both mass is separated by certain distance, then a gravitational force will act, and that will be equal to Fg m1 m2 by r square. So see here, can we write that F is equal to according to Newton's law of gravitation. Newton's law of gravitation. There is two mass, earth and cast mass, earth and cast mass, and both is separated by some distance. So can we say that according to Newton's law of gravitation, F is equal to G m1, that is mass of earth, into cast mass m2 by what is the distance between these two? RE. So RE square. Can we write this? So this is our second equation. This is our second equation. Can we see that in first and second equation this is also force, this is also force. This equation I am getting from Newton's second law, this equation I am getting from Newton's law of gravitation. LHS, that is left hand side is same, so RHS will be also same. So can we write, see here, can we write that since LHS is same, so RHS will be also same. So mg is equal to, can we write G m1 m2 by RE square? Because I am making RHS same. This is small m, will cancel small m cut के मर गया, right? So what will left? Small g is equal to capital G capital ME by RE square. Can we write up to this? Any confusion? If you will have confusion, what you will do? Sir, माथा पटक लेंगे. No, you have to comment in comment section or you have to message me. So if I will cross multiply this thing, so G RE square is equal to what? Capital G ME. So can we write this thing? And this equation you have to remember that GM is equal to GR square. Or you will remember like this, that GM, remember like this, because I am remembering like this. So GME is equal to GRE square. So GM is equal to GR square. Or you will remember GM is equal to GR square. So capital G into capital M. In this set, what is coming? Capital G is what? Universal gravitational constant, 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. Mass of Earth. How much is the mass of Earth? 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg. What is this? A small g. Acceleration due to gravity. How much? 9.8 on the surface of Earth. What is this? RE. That is radius of Earth. This is radius of Earth का square. What is radius of Earth? How much is the radius? 6,400 kilometers. So up to this clear. Up to this clear. So this equation can you remember? GM is equal to GR square. Now I am taking the second topic. Now see that this G now, what is a small g? A small g means acceleration due to gravity. This small g can change their value. So a small g can change their value. A small g is not fixed. Capital G is fixed. Capital G is what? Universal gravitational constant. That is fixed. But a small g can change its value. So now we will analyze that suppose that this is Earth. So if you will go at certain height above the Earth, then a small g will change. If you will go below the Earth, then also a small g will change. So we will understand variation in g due to height h above the Earth. So my next topic is that variation in, write the topic, variation in g. What is this g? A small g. A small g is acceleration due to gravity, due to height h above the surface of Earth. Above the surface of Earth. Achha, these all derivations are very important in physics, because in physics only one thing is important, that is derivation, and derivations we are doing with our concept, with our knowledge. So if you will understand the concept in physics now, then you don't have to memorize anything, you can feel the physics there. Okay, so variation in g due to height h above the surface of Earth. How we will derive this? Suppose that this is our Earth. Suppose that this is our Earth. So this will be surface of Earth. This will be surface of Earth. Is it clear? Let's say mass of Earth is capital ME. Let's say mass of Earth is our capital ME. Let's say that this is center of Earth. This is what? center of earth. So this distance will be how much? RE. Let's say that we have to find G at a height h. So let's suppose that I have taken a point at a height h from the surface of earth. What I am trying to do, actually what I am trying to find, that we want to find that on the surface of earth what is acceleration due to gravity? On the surface of earth acceleration due to gravity is g. So as we will go above the surface of earth, मैं जैसे जैसे surface of earth के ऊपर जाऊंगा तो g में change आएगा, g will vary. So how this will vary, that we want to find. How this will vary, that we want to find. So what I will do, I will take any point, let's say P, and on this point I will place it test mass m, because we want to test that how it will vary. So I will place it test mass m at a height h above the surface of earth. Up to this, any confusion? Let's say acceleration due to gravity at surface of earth is gs. What is gs? gs is acceleration due to gravity at surface of earth. Acceleration due to gravity at the surface of earth. Surface of earth. Clear? Any confusion? Okay. If suppose here, if I will apply Newton's law of gravitation. So according to Newton's law of gravitation, according to Newton's law of gravitation. What is Newton's law of gravitation? That if there is two mass and both is separated by certain distance, then a gravitational force will act. So there is a test mass and here is. Whenever you will take distance, you have to take distance from the center of earth, because this is center of mass of the earth, right? So we will measure distance from here. So can we say that here is two mass, which is one is test mass and one is our earth. Mass of the earth is capital M. So F is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. So capital G, capital M, a small m, that is test mass, G m1 m2 by r square. So what is the distance between test mass and center of earth? What is the distance between these 2 points? RE. From here to here this is RE, and here to here this is H. So RE plus H. So can we say that RE plus H का whole square, G m1 m2 by r square. Up to this clear? Now actually we don't know that what is acceleration due to gravity at height h. This we want to find. So we don't know that what is acceleration due to gravity at height h above the surface of earth. यही तो मुझे पता करना है कि सरफेस से h हाइट पे acceleration due to gravity कितना है. So let's suppose that at height h acceleration due to gravity is gh. Gh is what? Gh is what? Acceleration due to gravity at height h. Acceleration due to gravity at height h, and this height we will measure from surface of earth. So what is gh? Gh is acceleration due to gravity at height h from the surface of earth. So can we say that according to Newton's second law of motion, what is Newton's second law of motion? F is equal to ma. So can we write that F is equal to mgh? Can we write? Why? Because here is how much mass? A small m, that means chest mass, and here is what? How much acceleration due to gravity? Gh, that I have supposed. So mgh. So this is our first equation and this is our second equation. Is it correct? Okay, now see that can we write that first is equal to second? Can we write that first is equal to second? So if suppose first is equal to second, because LHS is same, LHS is same, so RHS will be also same. So if LHS is same, RHS will be also same. So I am doing this thing. I am doing this also because I need some space. So here LHS is same, so RHS will be same. So what will be this? G M1 M2 by RE plus H का whole square is equal to this. So MGH. See, here is small m, here is small m. Small m will cancel small m. But we left here. That can be that GH is equal to capital G, capital M, RE plus H का whole square. So can be everything here. What is GH? Acceleration due to gravity at height h above the surface of earth. What is capital G? Universal gravitational constant. What is capital M? Mass of earth. What is capital R? Radius of earth. What is h? H is height above the surface of earth. So this is acceleration due to gravity at height h above surface of earth. What is this? Acceleration due to gravity at height h above the surface of earth. Clear? So this is acceleration due to gravity at height h above the surface of earth. Can we calculate acceleration due to gravity at surface of earth? Let's say this equation is our equation number 3. Now we want to calculate acceleration due to gravity at surface of earth. Acceleration due to gravity at surface of earth. So can you think how we will calculate acceleration due to gravity at surface of earth? This is acceleration due to gravity at height h above the surface of earth, right? So on the surface, that means if suppose if height will be equal to 0, if this height will be equal to 0, where I will come? I will come on the surface. That means if this height will be 0, then we will come to surface. So acceleration due to gravity on the surface of earth means if height will be equal to 0, that means where we will come? We will come on surface. We will come on surface. So in this equation, make height equal 0, then we will come to surface. So then it will become GS, acceleration due to gravity at surface, when height will become 0. So make height equal 0 in this equation. So acceleration due to gravity on surface, GS means acceleration due to gravity on the surface of earth will be how much? Capital G, capital M divided by RE plus. Achha, what I will do here? When the height will be 0, then I will come on surface. So 0 का square. Can we write this? So what will be this? GS. Can we write that GS will be equal to? GS will become equal to capital G, capital M divided by RE का square. Let's say this is our fourth equation. This equation is, let's say, fourth equation. So this is third, this is fourth. So we have three. Now see what I will do. How we have calculated GS? Is it clear? GS निकालने के लिए क्या करेंगे? हाइट को यहाँ पे 0 कर दीजिए. If this height will become 0, then we will come to the surface ना. Then we will come to the surface. तो इसमें हाइट को 0 कर दीजिए. अब सरफेस पे चले आएंगे. तो यहाँ पे GH लिखने के बदला में क्या लिखेंगे? GS. We will write GS instead of GH. Clear? अच्छा. What was GH equation? GH equation was capital G, capital MB by RE plus H का whole square. This was our equation number 3. And GH equation is what? GH is capital G, capital MB by RE square. This is our equation number 4. Now I am having this. That's why I am making both equations there. Now we have two equations, equation number 3 and equation number 4. Now what we will do? I will divide equation 3 and equation 4. What I will do? I will divide. This derivation is coming in both examinations. So when you will practice this derivation once or twice at home, you can derive it. So if suppose I will do divide third equation by fourth. So what does it mean? third by 4. 3 by 4. So you have to divide equation 3 by equation 4. So equation 3 by equation 4. So divide this and this. So GH by GS. What will be this? GH by GS. First divide LHS by LHS. Then RHS by RHS. So what is RHS of this? Capital G, capital ME by RE plus H का whole square. And what is this? Capital G, capital ME by RE square. Is it? So equation 3 by equation 4 I have divided. Now see what will happen. After dividing I am getting this thing. Right. Now see that can we write that GH by GS is equal to, see, capital G, capital ME by RE plus H का whole square into, this will go up, so this will be RE square divided by GME. So see, capital G मर गया, capital ME मर गया. अच्छा, sorry. So capital G will cancel capital G and capital ME will cancel capital ME. So what will left? See here, जो बचा उसे लिख दो. What is left? GH by GS is equal to, can we write RE square divided by RE plus H का whole square? Can we write this thing? GH by GS is equal to RE square by RE plus H का whole square. Can we write that GH is equal to RE square by RE plus H का whole square into GS? Can we write like this? Because this GH I have kept it here and this GH will get multiplication in this side. So this will be GH is equal to RE square plus RE plus H का whole square will come as it is, and there will be what? GS into GS. So GH is equal to RE square by RE plus H का whole square into GS. This equation that I get, this equation you have to keep in mind. GH is equal to RE square by RE plus H का whole square into GS. Here you can conclude one thing, that if height above the earth surface will increase, that means if H will increase. If height above the earth surface will increase, as we will go above the earth surface, then GH, that means acceleration due to gravity at height H will increase or decrease. If height will increase, then acceleration due to gravity will increase or decrease. See, if height will increase, that means denominator is increasing. If height is increasing, that means denominator is increasing. And when denominator will increase, when this will increase, then this will decrease. Right? Indirectly बोलते ना, if this will increase, this will decrease. So if H will increase, then GH will decrease. That means when the height of the earth surface will increase, then acceleration due to gravity will decrease. What does it mean? That if you will go above the earth surface now, then acceleration due to gravity will decrease. Clear? Up to this clear? So that is a statement here. That is a statement with the increase of height, with the increase of height above the earth surface, acceleration due to gravity will decrease. That means as the height of the earth surface will increase, acceleration due to gravity will decrease. Up to this clear? Now I will discuss a special case. What is the special case? What is the special case? Try to understand. if h is very less than re. If h is very less than re, then what will happen? So if h is very less than re, what does it mean? That means if height of the surface is very less. For example, suppose if height is 1 kilometer. So 1 kilometer is very less than re. Why? Because re is how much? 6,400 kilometer. So if suppose you have 6,400 rupee and if you will lose 1,000 rupee, if you have 6,400 rupees and if you will lose 1,000 rupees, will you be sad or happy? You will be happy that thanks God I have only lost 1,000 rupees. 6,400 rupees tha na. If you will lose 1,000 rupees, you will thank God that I have only lost how much? 1,000 rupees. Rest of the 6,300 rupees is safe with me, right? So if h is very less than re, then what we can do? We will ignore height. That means we will ignore height. We will ignore height in the equation. So what was the equation? H is very less than re means near the surface of earth. I am talking about near the surface of earth. So near the surface of earth, what will happen? Can we write that gh by gs? See my one equation. Gh by gs was re plus h by re. What was the equation? Gh by gs was re square by re plus h का whole square. This was the equation. re square by re plus h का whole square. See my one equation. So can we write that gh by gs is equal to gh by gs is equal to re plus h by re का power minus 2. Can we write this thing? Why? Because this denominator has shifted in numerator and numerator in denominator. Then power will become minus 2. Because here is also, here you can write that this is re by re plus h का whole square. And when you will shift this, there will be minus 2. So up to this clear? Now see, there will be an approximation. There will be an approximation. That is known as binomial approximation. Now I will take a approximation, and that approximation is known as binomial approximation. How we will take the approximation? See this thing. Can we write that gh by gs is equal to 1 plus h by re की power minus 2. Why? 1 plus h by re, because this is, if you will take the answer re plus h by re plus h by re is again coming the power minus 2. Can we write that gh by gs? Acha, now see, by taking binomial approximation, by taking binomial approximation. What is binomial approximation? That you will study in mathematics. So that will tell you in math that what is binomial approximation. Right now just understand that in binomial approximation, when I will take this power will come here. This is negative, so this will be also become negative. So we can write that gh by gs will be equal to 1. This is negative, so this one will become negative. And this 2 will also come here. So 1 minus 2h by re. This plus will become minus and this 2 will also come here. So this will become 1 minus 2h by re. So can we write that gh is equal to 1 minus 2h by re into gs? But this formula is valid only for, this is a special case. This formula is a special case formula when h is very less than re, then only you can apply this formula. That means up to the height 10 kilometer you can say. Because 10 kilometer is very less than radius of earth. Because radius of earth is how much? 6,400 kilometer. So 6,400 kilometer के approx में relative में 10 kilometer is a very short distance. So we will say that up to 10 kilometer height we can use this formula. But if the height will be more than that, then we will use use which formula? Then we will use previous one formula. And what was the previous one formula? Previous one formula was, can you see GH is equal to RE square by RE plus H का whole square into GH. Can you see this formula? This formula is valid everywhere. This formula is valid everywhere. But this formula is for a special case. That is when the height is very less than radius of Earth, then only I can apply this formula. But this formula is valid everywhere. Clear? This is a special case formula. So we will do some numerical questions on this also, but in the next lecture, that how numerical questions will come there. This derivation is completed. Do the practice the derivation twice or thrice at home, and then if you will have any doubt, please ask it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.